Hello friends, in today's tutorial we would be learning two ways to create and animate spotlight effect in PowerPoint presentations. Friends, one important thing to remember is that the basic fundamentals are the same for different versions of PowerPoint, be it 2007, 2010, 2013 or 2016, etc., both for Windows as well as for Mac. And with each new version, there are new and better features for the user's benefit. So first of all, let us see some examples of what we are going to learn today. So here we are, friends. In the first method, we would be learning how we can create a stationary spotlight effect on any one portion of the slide, like this. And in the second method, we would be learning how we can move the spotlight from one portion to another. For example, if I want to move the spotlight effect from the face of the lion to the face of the lioness, then I can do like this. So friends, let us proceed ahead and learn how we can create such beautiful spotlight effects and animations. In the first method, let us create stationary spotlight effects. So friends, here we are in the PowerPoint presentation file. First of all, let me insert a new slide, and then let me insert a picture of my choice. For that, I need to come over here to the insert button, and then I need to insert a particular picture. Let me insert this picture. Now, after inserting, I need to make sure that this particular picture fills up the entire slide. For the purpose of this example, this slide's aspect ratio is 16:9. So, the aspect ratio of this picture should match the aspect ratio of this slide. So let me double click this picture, come over here to the crop option, to the aspect ratio option, and then let me select the aspect ratio of 16:9. And then let me again click on this crop button, like this. Now, in the next step, I need to come over here to the home button, and then I need to align this picture to the top left hand corner of the slide. So I come over here to the arrange button, click here and align this picture towards the left, and then I again come over here and align this picture towards the top. And after that, I need to select this particular point and drag this picture towards the bottom right hand corner of the slide, so that now this picture covers the entire slide. Now let me just close this, and then let me reduce the size of the slide to around 60% for better understanding. And then I need to insert a particular shape of a rectangle in this area, like this. Now I need to make sure that the size of this rectangle is quite big in comparison to the picture. So for the purpose of this example, let me come over here to the format shape and set the size of this rectangle as 35 by 55, like this. And then let me again do format shape, and then set the color of this rectangle to be black color, like this. And after that, you can see here there is an option of transparency. So let me increase the transparency of this rectangle to around 80%, like this. Now let me close this, and then let me align this rectangle with the picture. So for that, let me select this rectangle, come over here to arrange button, and then align it in the center, and then again align it in the middle, like this. And then let me just increase the size of the slide for better understanding to 100%. Now friends, in the first step, we had inserted a picture inside the slide. In the second step, we had inserted a rectangle on top of that picture. In the third step, we need to insert a particular shape of an oval and this oval should be placed in that area which we want to highlight. For example, I want to highlight the face of this lion, like this. Now, let me again reduce the size of the slide for better understanding to 60%. And now, my major purpose is that I need to subtract this particular oval from this rectangle. So, first of all, I click on this rectangle and then I press the Command key if I'm on a Mac or the Control key if I'm on Windows, and then I select this oval, and after that I come over here and select this Shape Format button so that this ribbon opens up, and then I need to come over here which is shown as Merge Shapes. I need to click this, and you can see here there is an option of Subtract, so I need to click on this option. And here you can see, friends, this oval has now merged with this rectangle and it has also been cut out from this area. Now let me again increase the size of the slide to 100% for better understanding. And now, as you can see here, there is a faint blue outline on this oval which I don't want. So I need to do right click, come over here to Format Shape, and you can see here there is an option of line. This is a solid line having blue color which I don't want, so I select the option of no line, and then you can see this outline has disappeared. So let me now close this. And now in the last step, I just need to decrease the transparency of this rectangle. So let me do right click, come over here to Format Shape option, and then reduce the transparency to, let us say, 15% for the purpose of this example, like this. And then let me close this. So friends, as you can see here, we have been able to create a beautiful stationary spotlight effect in the first method. Now, after creating the spotlight effect, we can also add some beautiful animation effects to it. So for that, let me select this rectangle, come over here to the animations pane, and then I can select a particular animation of a shape animation for this example. As you can see here, this is a beautiful animation effect which is starting on click, and we can keep the duration as 3 seconds for this example. And then let me come over to the slideshow and play from the current slide. So here we are, friends. Now let me press the enter button, and you can see here that we have been able to create a beautiful stationary spotlight effect along with animation in PowerPoint. So let me now press the escape button and come back. So we are back, friends. Let me just reduce the size of the slide for better understanding. Now we have seen an example of just one animation effect. Let us see a couple of other animation effects which we can apply to this slide. So for that, let me first of all delete the previous animation effect, select this outer rectangle, come over to animations, and then select another animation of a wheel animation now, like this. Again, this animation is starting on click, duration can be 3 seconds, and if you come over here to the effects options in the option of properties, then you can see here for this particular wheel animation there are a number of spokes. So let me select 4 spokes. Now let me save this presentation and then play it from the current slide. Here we are, friends. Now let me press the enter button, and you can see the beautiful spotlight plus animation effect which we have been able to create. Now let me come back to the main slide. So friends, let us see one more beautiful animation effect for this particular slide. Let me delete the previous one and then select the outer rectangle, come over to animations pane, and let me select a particular animation of a bounce animation this time, like this. Again, it should be starting on click, the duration can be 3 seconds, and then let us play the slideshow from the current slide. And I press the enter button now. So this is a particular example of a bounce animation. So let me now come back. So friends, we are back in the main PowerPoint presentation file. In the first method, we have learned how to create stationary spotlight effects along with animations. Now let us learn the second method in which we would be creating moving spotlight effects. For that, let me come back to my main slide. This is what we had created earlier. Let me first of all make a copy of the slide by coming here, doing right click and selecting duplicate slide. So this is the same slide as the previous one. Now for better understanding, let me increase the transparency of this rectangle. So let me do right click, come over here to format shape, to this option, and then I increase the transparency to, let us say, 40%. And then I close this. Now, in order to bring this particular spotlight from this portion to this portion, I need to add a particular animation of a custom motion path. So for that, let me select this rectangle, come over here to the animations pane and select a particular animation of a line animation. The default direction is from top to bottom, which I need to change. So I just select this particular point and bring this animation all the way here, like this. Now, this particular animation should be starting on click, which is okay. And let us increase the duration to 3 seconds, like this. And then let me just close this. And in the final step, let me decrease the transparency of this particular rectangle. Let me come over here to the format shape option and then decrease the transparency to 15%, which was the original transparency. And then let me close this like this. Now let me save this presentation and then let me play this slideshow from the current slide. So here we are, friends. Let me now press the enter button and you can see that the spotlight is first of all focused on the face of the lion. Now when I press the enter button once again, then this moves from the face of the lion towards the face of the lioness. So this is how we can create a beautiful moving spotlight effect in PowerPoint. So let me now come back to the main slide. So friends, we are back. In today's tutorial, we have been able to learn 2 ways to create and animate spotlight effect in PowerPoint presentations. This is the first method in which we were creating a stationary spotlight effect along with our required animations. And this is the second method in which we are creating a moving spotlight effect along with a custom motion path animation. So friends, I hope that you have enjoyed watching this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching this video. In case you have any questions, comments or suggestions, then please mention them in the comments box below. And do subscribe to our channel so that you can have the latest updates regarding all of our videos. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I would be uploading a new video soon. Friends, in order to watch all my latest videos, do subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button. And do click this bell icon to get notifications whenever I publish a new video.